So, last time on Dragon Heist, you guys fought a ninja Kenku
Hmm.
as well as his friends and kicked his butt.
Well,
Um,
that's to be determined.
you found Raynor Neverember locked away in a closet, hiding. You guys all went down into the sewers to find a Xanathar Guild hideout where you almost lost Grover to a brain with legs.
Oh yeah.
Uh, you guys rescued Floon, brought him back to the yawning portal, in which you were rewarded not with the gold that you were promised, but with the deed to the Troll Skull Manor. Volo had asked that you guys meet him in the market tomorrow, where he has set up the notary, etc. So you guys had been inspecting Troll Skull Manor as he told you to deem it satisfactory.
Oh, I think my character sheet's wrong. I'm only 3 or only 2. Let me fix it real quick.
You are too.
Shh, I'm
Good try though.
You're all level 2,
what
and
am
it's
I?
gonna hurt.
I'm this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 11 hit points and a 14 AC.
Oh damn.
Can we see the basement? Should we just go straight for the basement?
I mean,
Alright,
should we just?
We'll
start,
check out
like-
the basement. We'll start
we
from the
check out-
bottom.
Is that we're gonna start from the bottom, work our way up?
Oh, I just noticed this was supposed to be a bar here.
It is.
Yeah,
that's
the bar.
that's literally the worst.
It's
Okay.
a small but humble tavern.
Well,
It is.
I'm just weird driving on the map earlier, and I didn't really see little things like that, and now I see that that was clearly like a last minute throw in.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can go into the cellar.
Oh, that's the cellar. Oh,
Yeah, that's all it is.
what's this hatch
Just
to
then-
basement,
anything
not
else?
cellar?
Is there like ale? Is there wine? Like, is there shit actually here?
It's all spoiled and rotten.
I mean that's the start, boys.
Say, I thought wine ages well.
Yeah, like it's some super fermented shit right here. This is gonna be great. We can
See,
sell
this
this for
sounds-
billions.
No, this sounds like more of a hindrance than anything. We'll have to get rid of it.
It's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm not worried. It's just small steps, baby steps.
By looking at what I see, what do I think this would come out in an arsonist insurance claim?
No.
I
No,
don't like
we're
the
not-
way that you're
no.
thinking right
No,
now.
we're not burning this down. You're crazy. No, this is a great mansion. We're gonna fix it up. We're just gonna fix it up, and then we'll make it run. It's gonna take some time, but we'll do it.
Did you ever see the Tom Hanks movie, The Money Pit?
No.
Yes.
Well, that's what we have.
I mean,
Well then, it's a good thing I took the cantrip mending. All of this, if it's no bigger than a foot.
the reality is the story doesn't progress until we fix this place up. So.
Well, not necessarily.
I'll say,
Sean
who
can
said
either
that?
Sean can
Yeah.
either say, well, we make the determination as the 4 players right now. We can either be in here and Sean could literally drag this out, or he could say, and you fix the place up.
No, I think, I'm thinking more like a game where as you advance in level, you put money into your thing, it generates income, like a little side thing, like a little side game.
I want nothing to do with either of those. This
I
isn't.
thought it was going to be more like a side game, but I thought we were going to have to ghost bust it to clear it for us.
I also thought there was ghost, but
Well, he did tell us.
He did say it was haunted. So I'm gonna go up to the 2nd floor into the common room.
okay.
And
Yep.
To look around.
I follow.
Yeah, again, it's just very dusty, spider webs everywhere, broken furniture. It's seen better days.
All right, we'll go to the 3rd floor.
Going into my master bedroom.
Yeah, just more of the same.
And what about the attic?
The attic is barren and also dusty, covered with spider webs.
What about
I wanna
the
go-
turret?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the turret so you can look out.
Look out
Um,
over the city.
Yeah, it's a nice, cool view here of the North Ward. You see the alleyway.
Is Is it day or night?
Good question. I would say it's like dusk because you guys just went on a rampage straight looking for Floon and have yet to
Perfect.
sleep anywhere.
Then I can brood here, like Batman,
So,
watching
yeah.
my city.
On your perch. You're our fucking gargoyle on our manor. That's great. Wonderful.
Yeah, so I mean, from your little turret perch up here, you could see. Which can you guys see these tokens? Yeah,
Yes.
like
Yes.
all right, you can see Franz Bruise, Tiger's Eye,
That nail.
the Corellian's Crown. Yep, the Bent Nail over here. Steam and Steel. Yeah.
I mean, you can make some sick ass rogue zip lines from up here. I'm just saying.
Right, exactly. I shall run across the rooftops
Right, like
because I am the knight.
Yeah. So this is your.
I
This
mean,
is your hood
I don't
now.
know about you guys, but I'm down to go find whatever his name is and sign the thing in the
Well,
morning.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
But I mean, this could be our base of operations, and I think we just fix it up over time, and
I think the
eventually
ghost
open to
will
the
come
public.
out when we sleep.
that's fine. You know
Well,
what? It
that's
could
why
be,
I'm totally not sleeping here
like
tonight.
in my mind, I'm thinking like Slimer from the Ghostbusters, like it's the friendly fucking Casper ghost that's gonna be great, and maybe he'll be our barkeep. Like, how fucking amazing would that be? It'd be like bringing money in like crazy. I'm just saying that would be pretty fucking lit.
I'm just saying I don't want to play D&D Fixer Upper.
All right.
If you guys want to, that's fine, but
I mean, we're not gonna spend a whole session in here fixing up if that's what you think.
we've already spent like 10 minutes talking about it.
It's 10 minutes. We spent
And
45
you're talking
minutes
about
trying to sell a fucking
future money.
wagon.
And we could have used that wagon.
All right.
Well, let's retire back to our normal residences and meet in the morning to sign the deed to this place.
Agreed.
Oh, we're not sleeping here?
I mean, I'll sleep here if you want to sleep here.
Yeah,
You
I'll
down to
sleep.
sleep here?
Yeah, I'll sleep
All
here.
right.
I don't have a bed or any furniture.
That's fine. You don't need one. You know, you guys can go home and we'll hang out here. I'm down for sleeping here.
I'm going to try some of the wine, too.
Oh, shit.
Well, now you're definitely gonna see ghosts.
Yeah, you take 1d4 poison damage.
Oh. Oh, wait, I'm immune to poison. Booyah! Getting wasted tonight, boys.
All right. The Dragonborn sits in the cellar getting completely devastated off vinegar wine.
All right, let's just go ahead.
And I'm out of here.
I'm going to take a bath in the private bath. Up into my master bedroom.
All right. All right. So you guys all retire to your wherever you want. The night, cats go away. The night is uneventful. However, when you do go back into the, if you check out the main floor, Grover's tap room, the tap room, you do see like written on like a dusty wall. It says "Last Call."
Oh, fantastic. The fucking poltergeist is going to help us by telling us when it's last call. This is great.
And where did it write this?
Somewhere on a wall down here.
Yeah, on a wall in the tap room.
Okay.
Pretty good feature. It's not a bug feature.
Yeah,
Alright.
I like it.
Let's go meet Volo.
Yeah, where are we going to meet Volo to sign this shit?
So he told you to meet him in the market.
Oh,
City's fucking
Right there.
gigantic.
it says the market. Like, I legitimately see it.
Really?
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
right
like
above
the
the
biggest
town.
thing on the
Oh,
Yeah,
map.
it's like right in the center. Yeah.
All right, to the market.
You guys can just drag your characters there.
Do I have a character on the screen? Hang on. Oh wait, there it is.
Down by the warehouse.
So far away.
Whoop.
Jesus.
It's so tiny.
Actually, I just realized.
There we go. I'm in the M of the market.
I'm getting there.
Where were we? I don't even see my guy at all.
We were
Got you. I got
down
you.
here.
Don't worry.
Thank you.
I just kept clicking until it grabbed my icons.
I clicked and dragged.
Okay. All right, so it's the afternoon in the market. It is a bustling time in the city of splendors. Eventually, you are able to spot Volo, who is standing with a tiefling.
Interesting.
Alright, I have my hood low over my head, trying to block out this cursed sunlight.
I walk up to Volo and say, "Hail, friend."
He says, "Ah, heroes, heroes! Glad to see you again."
We're here. We took a look at the proposed manor, and we like what we see. So we would be more than happy to accept that as our payment.
Excellent, excellent. I'm glad you deem it satisfactory. This here is
Oh, hi,
Kylin Silver Milhelv. Jesus, what a name.
Can you say that name again?
Kylin Silvermelv. So you guys are all standing out front of a like a little courthouse, and she says, "Volo, do you have the deed?" He says, "Yes, but of course." And he presents it to her, and he says, "And these are the fine gentlemen that it'll be transferred to."
Yes.
She says, "And the transfer tax." Volo
fucking-
agrees to to pay that up. He says,
thank
yeah, yes. Normally, the buyer would get it, but in this case, these men have done me a great service."
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Thank
so
you, sir.
he hands her a pouch of coins. They do some stamp shit, and that is that. And the Troll Skull Manor is now yours.
Hurrah!
Volo, Floon, let us know if you need anything else. Please spread the word. Heroes are here to help.
Absolutely, the Heroes for Hire, one of the best decisions I ever made.
Fantastic. You know where to find us. I guess I'll take the deed.
Yeah, alright.
I'll hang on to the deed.
You're the face of the organization.
Deed to Heroes Hall.
Do you actually need that in your inventory? Like, is that necessary?
I'm putting it in my inventory.
Okay.
Sir.
Okay.
Are you jealous that I have a large
No,
inventory?
not at all.
A little bit of inventory jealous.
So
Well-
huge. My inventory is so small.
Do we where do we go from here? We go start cleaning up?
I guess I'll shop around for some furniture for my new bedroom
Oh, there you go.
while we're in the market.
Yeah, I think the whole cleaning up process is going to take a lot more money than you actually need.
Well, I understand that. But I can't get
Can
any
we set up,
furniture, so how much money do I need? I want to at least have a bedroom.
All right.
There's a
well,
bedroom.
Do they have
breaking in.
Do they have straw bales we can buy?
I think what we need is just something to sleep on to
Right.
start with, right? Like at least beds.
Okay, a bedroll is 1 gold piece.
No, that's a bedroll. I want like a real bed.
Oh my god.
Well, I do too.
Entering gear. There's all sorts of shops here.
Beds aren't for sale in this campaign.
Plenty of sheets though.
Yeah, we'll say that you could buy a bed for 5 gold.
All right, I'm doing that.
I will buy a bed for 5 gold.
I'll buy a bed.
Does a bed versus a bedroll have anything of an impact on my resting?
No.
I will take a bedroll.
That's like basically like a sleeping bag.
That's fine.
Excellent.
I'm down
You are a
1
monk,
gold.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Perfect.
So
I
I
can't
mean,
tell on the character sheet which symbol is gold.
It's
The third
yeah,
one.
it's-
Mouse over it.
yeah.
It's got
So
the dragon
here-
thing.
Here in the market would be a good time if you guys want to buy any,
Adventure
adventure
gear.
gear.
Right. Good point. Let's see if I can buy some leather armor or better leather armors.
I don't know that I'll really be able to buy too much with what I have.
Yeah, I don't have enough money.
Some bolts, perhaps.
It's a bolt.
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic idea, sir. I'd like to go buy some crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Yeah, I need 45 gold, which I don't have.
I want to go find
I can
someone
give
who
you some
sells bows
How
and
much do you
arrows,
Okay.
and I want to sell my
That's fine.
longbow and my 20 arrows and get crossbow bolts.
Okay. They'll trade you the 20 arrows for 20 crossbow bolts.
Oh, I have sorry, we should check out. I forgot I had Grumshar's spell book to see if I could sell that to somebody.
Oh,
That could get us some money.
yeah. That's a
oh
good
yeah,
idea.
look at you.
I have a short sword that I picked up that I could sell too.
I'm gonna stand in the market and just wave around. Spell book.
Wait,
Get your
that's a
spell
terrible
book.
idea. Do you want to be robbed? I grab I grab your arm, and I'm like, "What are you doing? This is a delicate, magical matter. Certainly, there's better ways to go about this."
You get the impression that one of the stores in Troll Skull Alley deals in these.
Yeah, I noticed that when I was brooding. last night.
Fine, we can go that way on the way home.
Oh yeah, on the way home we'll follow Batman and go where we need to go.
All right. So real quick, let's see. Someone wanted to sell a bow.
And I want to sell a short sword.
Yeah, I want to sell the longbow for more crossbow bolts.
The bow you can sell for 12 gold.
And how much is a bundle of?
Let's see. 20 crossbow bolts is 1 gold.
Perfect. I'm gonna buy another 20.
The short sword you can sell for 5 gold.
All right, I'll do it.
Anyone else need anything from the market?
How much is like a potion?
What kind of potion?
A lesser healing potion? Like I'm nervous to click on the I button anymore because I got fussed at last time I was using the I button. So I'm not looking stuff up.
Oh, you can look up healing potions.
Yeah, if you find a potion shop, they are willing to sell you a potion of healing for 50 gold.
What about a lesser potion?
That is the that is the less.
Uh,
That is the least.
the least.
That's the lessest.
Okay. I don't really see a reason of anything else I would need. Got my bedroll.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
All right.
Big map. Oh, we made it back down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Head back to your new manor.
Should we go to the Bookworm's Treasure? Is that the place, maybe?
Seems like a good idea. So, what kind of shop is this Tiger's Eye? Like, can I eye that up as I
It's
pass
tattoo
by?
parlor, clearly.
Let's see. It looks unremarkable on the outside. Its only distinguishing mark is an orange and black sign featuring cat's eyes.
Sounds like your store, Sal.
What kind of cat?
I'm interested.
A black cat,
Oh.
Not tiger?
not a tiger.
So why isn't that called Black Cat's Eye? I'm so confused.
Doesn't have the same ring.
It's got a.
Can we sue them for falsified marketing?
I mean, they have a panther for their symbol, cat eyes. What is going on? We need to check this place out later.
Right.
You can
All right, so you're skipping that place.
For now.
for now.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to the Bookworm's Treasure.
Right.
So, the front of this bookstore is adorned with charming sign of a gold dragon curled around a treasure hoard of books and scrolls.
Like the sound of this.
Is it like we can just walk in? It's like a shop, right?
It is. It is
Okay.
open right now.
So here's the plan. I think we need to think of a set price we want as like a minimum, in case there's some haggling.
Well, we don't even have any idea what it's worth at all.
That's not the point. I'm thinking.
1,000.
You think 1,000?
You want more than that? I'm thinking 1,000.
I think 1,000's pretty steep.
Yeah, I don't think we can get 1,000.
We'll start at 1,000 and we'll work our way down.
Okay, well let's say our minimum is like
Like we don't go lower than
250.
500.
Oh, you think? Okay, well
I was thinking like 100 gold, but we'll
You're
see. How
fucking crazy.
this.
Didn't we look at this thing and it showed
This
like
is-
Yeah, this
different
is.
spells?
It's Groom Shar's spellbook, not just any spellbook.
oh,
Right.
God.
That's what I'm saying.
This
Like
is what the people walking in the Pawn Stars think. every
first
time.
edition.
It is first edition. This thing's like legit. This isn't a copy. I'm down with Sal's plan. Like, let's go in there. Let's ask. Like, let's highball it and see what happens. And then
I have a friend who specializes in wizard spellbooks. If you guys could just come back in an hour.
All right, let's go inside and see what
okay.
happens.
All right.
The DM knows our entire strategy.
Inside, the shop is decorated with beautiful hardwood, and the earthy scent of old books permeates the air. The library fills 2 floors of this 3-story building, and it somehow seems to contain more shelves than the building could ever be able to hold. The shop is managed by a short dragonborn of gold dragon ancestry,
Hmm.
and she is named Rishal the Page Turner.
This is good. This is
This
good.
is working. Yep, working out in my favor.
How's your charisma? Are you comely?
My charisma. I don't. I think you took the charisma. Someone else.
I took all of your charisma.
Yeah, I am.
You can
I am -1 charisma.
you can flirt. You can give like the flirty eyes while he does all the talking.
Well, there's about to be some snake tongue, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know how to make the dragon flicky tongue thing, but maybe a wink of the eye.
Rishal sees you enter the shop, and
I don't make
head
eye
down to
contact. I
greet
look
you.
everywhere except at her.
Yeah. Okay, then you don't notice what she's looking at.
No, I know. Look at this
says,
big old book.
What? The best part is why do we think Ryshal's a girl?
Because he said she.
Yes, yes.
Oh, did he? I
Yeah.
missed that. I didn't hear a he or a she.
Either way, you know my past D&D encounters. I will play the part.
She
That's true, you do.
approaches and, how are you? I'm just
Mm.
kidding.
Say killing the mood.
It's Sue from LPL.
She seems, I haven't seen you, you lot around here before. Are you new?
Oh, didn't notice you there. I see you have many great scriptures here. My name is Silas. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, well, I'm Rishal. Pleasure's mine.
Hmm.
What brings you to the shop today?
Well, a little bit of education. See what you might have to offer, and perhaps we have something to offer as well. We have come across a great treasure, you see. Perhaps something so ancient and legendary that you may not have heard of it. But we're looking for someone who clearly has knowledge of these things, and based on what I'm seeing, and I kind of give her like the up and down eyes, I think you fit the bill. And then I do the little snake tongue thing.
And she looks put off by the snake tongue, but she says, "All right, well, let's see it. What do you got?"
Well, hold on. Let me ask, what's your knowledge of spell books in particular? I see lots of literature here.
Sure. So I specialize in some spells and spell books. In fact, I could even sell you. If you have any wizards among you, I'm happy to. My shop is filled with all sorts of books that contain spells. I'm also an accomplished transferring them to scrolls. So, if you ever need any of the spells from the shop put into a scroll, I could do that for you.
Seems your skills are quite flexible, if you will. Um, so these scroll books you have for sale, what's kind of your range in price on these?
Well, I don't sell the books. I sell the spells or a scroll of the spell, and that all depends on what tier of magic we're talking about.
Hmm.
The rarer the spell, the more it's going to cost you.
Did anybody write down the name of the spells we had? I think there was
That,
3.
No, I don't remember.
No, I don't think I did.
I don't think I did.
Because it was pointless since I knew I couldn't use a spell book.
If I remember, they were the 3 rarest spells.
Oh no, I did. Or
Oh,
no,
did you?
I didn't.
No, okay. I did. I know I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, just get it appraised.
Okay. Well, should I at least ask like what a top end price is?
I mean, you're
Okay.
doing this. You
Right.
got this. It's all you.
Well, let's just say a book, or I'm sorry, 3 of your top spells. What would that run on a scroll?
Let's see. I have some magic as rare as the spell Cone of Cold, which is a 5th level spell. That would cost you 750 gold for a scroll.
I see. I see. Well, let me ponder you this. And I pull the book out, and I don't hand it to her, put it on the desk, but I just kind of like flaunt it and say, I have a spell book containing 3 top-notch spells here. And as you can tell, it is quite the finely decorated spell book. Would this be something that you might be interested in purchasing?
She says, a monk with a spell book. However did you get this?
Well, you see, me and my friends here, heroes for hire, and then like I kind of pause and like,
We do a
Do we
stance.
have-
Yeah.
We all
We do
pose.
like,
Yeah.
like a Ginyu Force
Squad.
thing.
You're the Ginyu Force.
Yes.
we offer our services to those in need, and sometimes they may not have your typical means of payment, so we are accepting. We also actually just moved in right down the corner at the old manor, so local discount possibly in the future.
Troll Skull Manor.
Yes, you've heard of it.
Oh, of course, it's right down the street. There used to be an old bartender there named Liff, and he died in there. I've heard it's haunted.
Seems all right. So,
Lith, you say, huh?
Duly
Lift.
noted.
we'll circle back to that in a moment, but do you think you could appraise the spells or the spell book and maybe explain I don't know how this works. Like, do they have to take the spells from the book and put into a scroll, or is that how that works?
Well, that would
I
be
think
like a
they-
service.
Yeah, I think they just take
Yeah,
the book.
If you're just selling.
Well,
Let me see the book.
the point I'm getting at is like, can she make multiple scrolls off my spell in this book? If so, it's more valuable.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at.
Can I see the book now?
You can, and I kind of slide it slowly across the counter.
She looks through it. She says, She says, "Oh, I have that one. Oh, that one's new. Yeah, another copy. Another one. Oh, another copy. Oof.
And let me peek this up to the next level. This isn't just any spell book. This is dramatic pause. Grimshar's
Wait.
spell book.
She says,
Grimshar's.
"Well, I don't know what a Grimshar is, but he was obviously a low-level wizard."
Wizards can be quite deceiving. You never know what they're thinking.
I mean, if this was his spell book, it's not very deceiving. You could judge him. You could judge a wizard by the size of his spell book, and I'm not impressed.
Ah, you could have said judge him by his cover or something.
You should have seen Karuma's spell book. It's huge.
I look back
says
at
this-
Hero's Eyes. That's probably why he's dead.
There are a couple spells in here that I don't have in the shop, and I would be willing to buy this book from you.
Okay, what's your opening offer?
Well, seeing as how you only have level 1 spells in here, and only 2 of them are actually new to me, I think I could do 150 gold.
I look back at Hero. I'm not sure that we can take 150, but maybe I can sweeten the deal here. You see, we're working to restore our manor and possibly open it as business, and maybe we could do some cross promotion, put up some flyers, you know,
Yeah, look at you.
free drink on the house.
Coming from the guy who wanted nothing to do with
That's why I know he's serious. This is legit.
She says, all right, in the faith of, having new, friendly neighbors, I could do 200 gold.
I look back at Hero.
200 with cross promotion promises. I'm in.
I then walk up and nah, I'm not gonna go that far. Never mind.
Oh, he was gonna lick her face.
No, I was gonna like. So I can't help but picture my character as the annoying lizard man from Slime.
Right, from Overlord.
No, not from Overlord. From when I got reincarnated, the slime, and he's got like the three hype man that's always with them.
I never saw that.
Okay, that's what I keep picturing myself like. But
I get it.
anywho, I say I think we'll take you up on your offer, because you've been so generous with us, and as an added bonus, if you ever need any additional services, and I kind of pause for a moment, and look at her in the eye, we'll ride down the street.
She giggles a bit and she says,
Aw.
green's not my color.
Oh,
Oh, get wrecked. Cool.
But she pays you for the spellbook.
yes, it does.
Alright, and then I go, by the way, what did you say your buddy's name was? Glyph?
It
No.
was Liff.
That died in
Liff.
that house? Liff?
It was Liff.
She didn't say it was her friend. But
No,
said
she
it was
just
her
said, yeah. She just said it was the previous owner, or the barkeep, or whatever.
Could you tell me any more information about this Liff character?
Just that he was the tavern's previous barkeeper. He was a half-elf. Maintaining that tavern was his life's work.
Was he a known adventurer?
He tried fixing up the place for so long he died. It's gonna be us.
Well, it's been abandoned for quite a while.
Any information on if he was a former adventurer?
I don't know.
What I want to know is if there was foul play involved.
Like, we're not fucking crime busters now. We're not gonna go like investigate the dude's death from years ago.
Cold case.
I might when I get Animate Dead next level.
Oh yeah, well I mean that would be pretty cool if you could reanimate him.
Oh, he could be the
That's
barkeep.
why I want to know what kind of class he is.
Oh, and then he could be an undead barkeep. Oh my god.
And I'm back on board.
All right.
I don't really know the details of his demise.
Could you point me in the direction of anyone who might?
I don't know.
Thank you for your information. You are very helpful.
Do you want my daughter's name too?
Social
How old is she?
security number. Does she like green?
She over 17.
Alright, well, anyways, I'm leaving this place now. I'm going to the Tiger's Eye. I want to check out the Tiger's Eye.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go with.
As we
Tiger's Eye.
as we walk out, I look back and give her the snake tongue one more time.
Ugh. Okay. The tiger's eye. So approaching the door, you see that this door is actually locked.
Okay.
It does have a knocker and a bell.
I'll try the knocker.
Okay.
I wish it had two.
That didn't work out for me.
A moment goes by. Uh, Eventually, the door slightly opens. It is, from what you can see behind. Cat, go away. So, a human male peers out at you. Behind him, from inside, you can see a regal apartment that is dimly lit by flickering oil lamps. He says, "Yes, hello."
Like, so I see your sign outside of here. What sort of shop is this?
He says, I'm Vincent Trench, best detective in all of Waterdeep.
Interesting. We are also bounty hunters, heroes for hire, if you will.
Heroes for Hire. Yes, I've actually heard of you.
Yeah, we just solved quite the case. Saved the Lord of Waterdeep's son from certain doom.
And
Ah,
as
yeah.
he finishes that sentence, I use thaumatology to make the lights brighten for dramatic effect.
Okay. He looks impressed as he smokes his slim pipe.
Oh well, it's nice to
Says,
know that there's
well, yeah. What brings you to the Tiger's Eye?
I was
Clearly,
just
mercenaries of your sort don't need my help.
well, you never know when a good detective could come in handy. You know, as another consulting detective, I was just curious as to the sort of shop that this was. We do have a case that we were wondering about. We have just taken over Troll Skull Manor, and we hear that the bartender was murdered, and people say that it is haunted.
Uh, Troll Skull Manor, you say? I, I'm afraid that that happened long before my time here.
Interesting. All right. Well, I'm sorry. I don't wish to take up any more of your time. Uh, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, if you ever need help with the secrets of Waterdeep, I'm always here for a fee, of course.
Of course.
We look forward to doing business with you in the future.
I as well.
Do you guys
I
want
wanna-
to check out the rest of these shops?
I want to go to Steam and Steel,
Steam and steel.
where I
Okay. During daylight hours, smoke and steam billow from the many windows around this indoor forge where metal weapons, armor, and tools are made. The forge is owned and operated by a married couple, a fire Genasi?
A genie, basically.
Yep. Named Embrick, and a water genie named Avi.
do I know them from being a well-known knight in my past?
No. You're
Damn.
you're fairly new to the noble wards.
Oh, is this a noble ward?
It is.
Oh shit. We're moving on up, boys.
I did not get that impression at all. But yeah, I'll take it.
Based upon the drawings of our manor, I did not anticipate us being nobles at the moment.
I mean, this is the good part of town. It doesn't make you a noble.
Right.
Right.
We don't have a title. But maybe someday.
Well,
I'm just going to, yeah. Basically, they are metal forgers and armor, weaponsmith, locksmiths, everything.
is it even worth talking to them? I'm assuming I'm just looking around the shop at the moment, but I don't suppose we could even afford anything here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, well, you guys have the standard introductions that you've been having. They seem like a cool little married genie couple that does armor and weaponsmithing.
Good to know. Good to know.
What
That's
about
all I really cared
what
about. Do
about
you guys want to go around?
Corellian's crown? What's that?
I'll just give you guys the quick since you don't have like business with each of these people.
Right. I'm
Sure.
just wondering kind of what it is.
Sure. Corellian's Crown. So this place is ran and owned by Fala Lafleer, an herbalist and member of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians. It's a stately 3-story townhouse, the third floor, which has been converted into a greenhouse. The translucent glass walls allow anyone on the street to see the rainbow of flowers blossoming within. She is a wood elf with long braided hair. In your introductions, you'll learn that she apparently is neither male nor female. If
It
referred
is
to,
2019.
yeah, if referred to, she gently requests to be addressed as they.
Ha! Like Venom.
Yeah, she's a druid.
All right. Well, so there's a potion shop. All right. Useful.
So we have armor, we have weapons, we have spells, we have potions.
So Fairwind's Brews. I assume that that's a like ale, like a distillery or something.
That is. Find it here. So that guy. So I think it is a bar.
Competition.
It's a tavern. Yeah, yeah. It's basically competition.
Where was
And
it?
The Bent Nail, I assume, is also a bar.
No, the Bent Nail.
Where was the bar? The Brews?
The Brews place.
Yeah, the Bruins Brews.
Burn it down.
The Bent Nail is the small wooden sign above the shop's main door is bare except for a large bent nail sticking out of it. The front room contains displays of ornate wooden furniture as well as selection of bows and crossbows. The wall behind the counter is lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaffs, shields. Yeah, he's a wood carver.
All right. Well, we're gonna need that for furnishing our place.
Maybe we can reach out to him, see if there's anything he needs. Like we can go get some supplies or something. He can hook us up with some tables and bar stools.
Mister, I don't want to fix up the place.
No, that
Hey.
actually is a good idea. He might need us to do something, and instead of paying him, maybe we
Alright.
can do.
All right. I guess we'll talk to him.
Your discussions with him, he's not so much interested in trade. He doesn't have anything he needs at the moment. I run a business here. I can't be living on trade.
What about
Fair enough.
booze?
Understandable.
How much do you think it would cost to like furnish Troll Skull Manor?
Interesting question. He pulls out his calculator.
His abacus.
I was gonna say calculator. We are in the noble ward here.
Let's see if I have it here.
FYI, I put a video of the character I was thinking of, the great
Yeah, I saw
Gabaru.
the preview of the video.
Where did we just go? Here we go. Let's see. To renovate a place like Troll Skull Manor, I think probably take about 1,000 gold, and the renovation would take over 12 days.
All right.
That's better than I was thinking, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're working on that.
He say 12,000 or 1,200?
No.
No, he said a thousand.
1,000
Oh.
with 12 days
days.
of work.
Gotcha.
All right. We'll be back when we have the money.
Excellent.
All right, so now we have a goal. We have a
Tell me
goal.
any information about a man named Liff that used to live in Troll Skull Manor?
Let's see. Liff was a half elf. He lived long before my time.
Did we ask the other half elf, she about Liv?
I don't think we did.
We should do
you
that.
know if he was an adventurer of any kind?
All right. Talking to Fala, they say that Liff Liff was just a normal barkeep.
There you go. Alright, well, I think we've gathered enough information. Do we want to go back to the tavern and, like, clean it up, set up our beds?
Yeah, I mean, we're having beds delivered, but what I need to do at some point during this day is I need to contact, want to use my underground contacts to find out what these trade bars are worth. I don't want to take them to a legit shop. I want to, on the black market, I want to see what they're all about.
Sure.
What do you do? Send like a carrier pigeon? How's that work?
I know.
It's a rogue ability.
Well, it's actually from my urban bounty hunter background.
Yeah, well, that's what it was from. I had that last campaign. Never used it.
All right. So the silver trade bars, which are black from corrosion,
Black
figure out
silver bars. Yes.
about 50 gold for each of them.
All right. Well, I'll sell mine that I brought with me.
Oh, I have 3 of them. Could you sell mine?
All right. Yeah, I'll take all of them when I go
Okay,
to
there you go.
broker this deal to make life easier for everyone.
Okay.
The best.
While he's doing that, sorry, this chapter is all over the place.
Yeah, I know how that goes. So you said 150 each?
No, 50 each.
Oh, 50 each. So 150 total.
I had 3, just so.
Yeah, we
You
all
know.
did.
Okay, so while he's doing that, a halfling shows up to Troll Skull Manor and knocks on the door while you guys are there.
I answer the door.
Okay.
I am right behind him.
Okay, he is a halfling with mutton chops and bushy eyebrows. He says, "Hello, my name is Broxley Fairkettle."
Hi, Broxley. I'm Hero from Heroes for Hire. What can we do for you?
I've been notified that Troll Skull Manor was sold to new owners, and I come representing the Fellowship of Innkeepers, a guild here in Waterdeep.
Go on.
I was interested to find out if you will be fixing up the place and joining the guild.
We will be fixing up the place, but I think it's too soon to commit us to any of the guilds in town. But
I ask him
definitely,
in
we
his
definitely
name.
keep it open.
I ask him in his native language, since I know halfling about the details of being in this guild.
Okay, he tells you in halfling. He pretty much tells you that running a business outside of the guilds in Waterdeep is not a good idea.
Ah, so it's a shakedown.
Is there an HOA fee?
Pretty much that's what this is.
See.
Yes. He says, though, we have contacts among many other guilds that you will be needing, like the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild, the Guild of Butchers, the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors. You guys will need help from the Dung Sweepers Guild. You can't just open up a business in Waterdeep without help from the guild.
So what's the cost for us to be part of your guild?
So all the guild licenses that you guys should require costs you 250 gold up front, and then 10 gold per 10 day going forward.
Well, we don't even have a business yet, but eventually we'll talk.
Is there any break that the guild would be willing to give us for a manner such as like this to join your guild? But in order to repair this, we need 1,000 gold at the moment, and we're struggling to get that as business is just starting for our bounty hunting business, as well as our inn business, as well as our beer business, and as well as every business we plan on running out of this damn fucking place. Can you please help us?
For the record, we are an experienced bounty hunting business. The rest is new.
Yes, we are that.
The guilds of Waterdeep require a tight standard among the businesses here in the city.
What kind of? And this was a halfling?
50 gold for the licenses. Pay.
You're cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
He says, running a business in Waterdeep has certain standards, and these guilds are all required for these standards. That'll be 250 gold paid up front when you're ready to open.
When we're ready to open, I understand. Well then, sir, once we're ready to open, we'll be sure we contact you.
So I have your commitment to the guilds.
No commitment yet until we know exactly what we're getting into. This was going to take some time for us to gather this guild. You don't by chance happen to know anybody that could use our services, do you?
Bounty hunter services. The noble ward, is full of people who are pretty well off. I'll keep my ears open though for you.
Please send them our way. The faster we can gain the coin needed to fix this place, the faster we will be willing to give you our commitment.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
Jesus,
So I would
this
say,
has become a costly venture. Let's do this.
I mean, so
let me
here's
let me
my
open
thought.
up my.
He's gone,
fucking
right?
pack. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone.
Sure.
Like, we just never turn the open sign on and leave the front door locked, and there's a secret side entrance or something.
Yeah, I mean, we can always do the door and the bell thing. Like, what's his face?
Mm-hmm.
But we should get 2 knockers.
Okay. So basically, I'm just gonna assume that you guys spend a few days kind of like cleaning up the place so that it's livable, and your interactions while you're doing that. A lot of the factions heard about what happened with Volo and Rainier and all that, and start approaching you. So, let's
Oh,
see.
that's cool.
Like the Zents and the.
Or is
Well,
it more like?
So I'm just gonna do them all, or not all of them, but I'm gonna do some of the main ones just quick.
Okay.
'Cause I don't think we have to role play each one out. So the first one that's gonna happen is that Hero, while lounging in the tavern one day, all of a sudden hears a message in his head, and the message says, "I am Karuma, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once, and bring your friends."
Blackstaff.
Okay. Like.
We'll say that you, in your history, you know that Karuma is in charge of Force Grey.
Oh, you're right. We did. I think we had this discussion before about Force Grey.
Did
Okay.
I like this Karuma guy already. I feel like he's naturally trustworthy.
Let's see. You guys also get approached. Okay, a paper bird shows up at the manor,
Ooh.
saying, "Rainier tells us you are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tonight at Light Singer Theater in the C Ward. If you're interested, meet Mert at the intermission. Private box C. Formal attire is required."
Mm.
I can't afford formal.
Nice.
Let's see. The Lord's Alliance approach. Ask you guys if you are willing to join the Lord's Alliance. The Lord's Alliance is basically a large network of pretty much the richer cities, and they all. It's kind of like it's this order of rich cities, and someone comes by basically asking you to enlist in the Lord's Alliance. The most important thing about this one is that if you agree to join the Lord's Alliance, your assignments are required and to be completed in a timely manner.
Mm.
the one I'm most interested in is the one that takes place at the opera.
You want, I like the Black Tower.
Wow, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, the Black Staff.
with
But it sounds like-
Blackstaff sounds like a cool guy.
But the Lord's one is gonna pay us potentially, like it's jobs to work, right?
Right. Well, they all are. I mean,
Well,
these
we
are
don't know
all
that.
different. Well, I mean, we have to check them out.
I like the opera one.
You guys want to start at the opera and then go Black Staff?
We gotta go buy clothes for that.
Well, that's right.
I'm okay.
Sometimes you
We'll
gotta
have them
spend to
forever.
make.
All right, you guys gonna go to the opera?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
pick up some formal
Yeah,
attire.
okay, let's do the opera. That's fine.
How much does formal attire cost us?
You're paying for all of it.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll say that you guys have formal attire.
Oh, look
okay.
at that! Hello. Can I be a top hat with a cane? My cane is actually my rapier though.
I assume that there's no weapons allowed at this opera.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Lame opera. It's a good thing we have a monk who uses fists.
Okay, so you guys wait for that night to head to the opera.
All right.
To the opera, which apparently is right here.
It is right there.
Okay.
Light Singer Theater.
Yep.
Boop. I'm in there.
All right, you guys head in. You pick up your tickets. They're under Hero's name, Heroes for Hire. Okay. This thing's all over the place. Okay, the play is titled "The Fall of Tiamat."
Ooh,
An opera sung in Giant, describing the evil Dragon Queen's defeat.
Oh man, that was a hard fight in Final Fantasy 14.
I hate giant operas.
Um,
So pretentious.
yeah, I don't know if any of you even understand, but basically, there's a wizard, a barbarian, a druid, and an archer all getting their ass kicked and kicking Tiamat's ass.
Man, no champion of Baldur's Gate. No grand champion.
And a gold dragon boy.
Oh.
All right.
Deleted right out of the opera.
Damn.
Okay, so during the intermission, you guys head over to Private Box C,
All right.
and there you meet Mert.
Hello, Mert.
And I think I have a handout for him.
Mert. Oh,
Ooh.
hello, Mert. My name's Ernie.
That's
I
Mert.
hope he sounds like John Goodman.
He says, Heroes for Hire. I'm glad
Damn.
you got the message.
Hello,
How good
Mert.
is this?
Hello, Mert. I'm Hero. These
Nice
are
to meet you. I've heard good things about your organization.
We've come to hear what you have to discuss to see if we might be able to assist you.
Sure. Well, I'm reaching out to you on behalf of a secret society, one meant to protect law and order and everything good in the realms.
And the name of this secret society?
Let's just say if you don't know it, then
Then you shouldn't know.
yeah.
We're a bit hesitant to get into work for societies that we don't know about.
I would think
Please
if
go on.
you're
to
somebody,
hear.
we would have heard of you.
Yeah. Right.
Is this
Ah.
perhaps the fabled Harpers?
He winks at you.
Ha!
Ooh.
I'm connected. I'm in
Look
the
at
know.
you, Mr. Rogue.
I mean, I do have an intelligence. I have a big intelligence. I have the best words.
He
Well
says,
then, what can we do for you?
"We require your assistance. One of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. If you could please locate her and find out if she's learned the identity of any Zent operatives, and if so, determine their whereabouts."
Wait, so what did he say?
There's a
Like-
talking horse. Is all I got.
That's all I heard too. Did we really go to the opera house for this?
Alright, so we're saving Mr. Ed.
Saving Mr. Ed?
Yeah.
Was there really a talking horse?
There is a talking mare.
Okay.
Find out if she's learned the identity of any Zent operatives, and if so, determine their whereabouts.
We're asking
know
the
where
horse
we-
this.
Yes, a talking horse.
And the horse's name is Dre.
No, it pulls a dray, and its name is Maxine.
Okay, of
So we're
course.
trying to find a horse named Maxine,
Maxine. Who wouldn't have known that?
who is a talking horse.
What is a Dre?
I
What
think it's like a carriage, basically.
what language is this mayor speaking?
I believe common.
Common speaking horse named
It is
Roxanne.
Mr. Ed.
Do you know what ward we should start looking for? I mean, a horse in this city, there must be thousands.
It's the only one
It's
that
true.
talks. Or what stable?
I don't. Otherwise, I would just go find her.
Well, right. We don't even have a ward to start in. All right. What
All right,
color
Mert.
is it?
Well, this
Is
seems
it a
to be.
horse of a different color?
Yes. Do we have a description of the horse?
Yeah, she is brown with white spots. Or white with brown spots. Who knows?
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well,
Need to ask here, Mert. But what's the reward for helping you out here?
The reward is helping the famous Harpers, as you've so determined.
So you think that Heroes for Hire doesn't actually mean hire? Like we tend to do work for money.
Ah, well, the Harpers are a powerful and important
I take his hat.
faction among the realms.
Can I take his hat?
Good God, hero, control your lizard.
I'm not controlling the lizard. He has a valid point. That hat might be worth more than what we're about to get for finding a talking horse named Roxanne.
It's not
Maxine.
Roxanne, is it?
Maxine. Something, I don't even know.
It is Maxine.
Listen,
I put the hat
Harpers
on.
can't just trust you to take on high important missions without first going through the proper initiation.
I see.
Prove to us that you can do this task, and just maybe later on we'll have more important jobs for you.
All right. Well,
I look
thank you.
to the others to see you guys nodding in approval. Are we taking this?
I tip my hat.
There's no reason to say anything. Well, I thank you for the tickets. We'll see if we can find a man about a horse.
All right. I'm just going to skip to what you guys are most interested in.
How much this hat is worth?
No. So, while you're in your manor, there is one more person that approaches.
Okay.
And
I'm
they tell you,
interested in Karuma, too.
yeah, well, you guys can do that too.
Right.
But I don't want to lose your attention, so we'll move to this.
Right.
So, it's a servant, and he tells you that he is a servant of the Castellanter nobles.
Okay.
This is different than the other noble thing?
That was a guild.
Nobles Guild, okay.
No, not a nobles guild. That was you're talking about Broxley Fairchild.
I thought there was something with nobles a minute ago. Like the first three
Lord's
offered?
Alliance.
Lord's Alliance, there we go.
So what are these people? They're the Casterly Rock nobles or something?
Castellanters.
Absolutely rock.
My lord and missus have heard of the Heroes for Hire and the brilliant job they did rescuing Lord Neverember. They request that you come by their villa because they have a job for you.
Ah, perfect.
I'm on board with this one.
We were.
All right, I'm down with this one. I'd still like to go Black Staff, but let's do this
Yeah.
one first.
Yeah, we could do this first. We could always go see Uma later.
I haven't heard back from what's her name, so I think we're all right. She left a message, so we're good.
Okay. So it's kind of upper section of the map where you see seaward and northward.
Okay.
So I've unhidden. I realized that
The
those were
villa.
hidden. So there's Troll Skull Alley. That's where your guys'
Yep.
thing is.
I see that
And
there.
then the Castle Enter Villa is over there.
Where am I looking? Can someone ping it? Ah, okay. This map's so big.
To the villa.
Okay. So you guys are going to them first?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll go to the castle.
All right. As you draw near, this is a rather impressive estate. Probably one of the largest you've seen in all of Waterdeep.
I give Hero my new hat to wear, since it's probably more appropriate for him to wear it.
The villa is stark white and gleaming. Okay, it has stark white walls and gleaming crimson roof, and turrets stand out even among other opulent estates of the Seaworld. The three-story mansion lies in the midst of a picturesque green gardens, dappled with hedges and water features. The estate is surrounded by a tall brick wall with a single wrought iron gate as an entrance. The Castellanter family crest, a green Y overlapping a stylized goose being fed, is emblazoned on the gate, and armored guards stand at attention on either side.
All right, hero, you're up.
What kind of race are the guards?
Humans.
Okay.
All right, I walk up to the guards and using my knightly regard, kind of hail them down, let them know that we're here.
Okay. We'll say that the servant gave you some form of, letter or whatever, token. So, seeing that, they say, you must be Heroes for Hire.
That's us.
We do the pose.
Ding!
Excellent. I believe Lord Victoro? Double check. Yep, I believe Lord Victoro is waiting for you. He motions to the other guard, who opens the gate and goes in to go fetch some more people. He comes back with a couple other guards. He takes his post again, and the other two guards say, "All right, you may come with us."
All right, we go with them.
So you guys walk through the very nice estate, the picturesque green gardens. Eventually, you make your way to the manor, where you were brought inside, and then basically into the Great Hall. And, just picture some dude at the very end of a super long table for like 50 people. He's
Okay.
waiting for you.
Of course.
He says, Heroes for Hire. I'm glad you got my message.
Yeah, we came as soon as we knew that our assistance was needed. How can we help?
Well, you see, I've been told that you guys have a set of skills in finding things and retrieving them.
We do have a specialty in such work as that.
Well, I'm unpleased to inform you that I've been robbed.
How unfortunate.
Yes, indeed. The thieves took one of my prized possessions.
What was it that they took?
They took. They took a celestiate unicorn statue.
I was like, holy shit, the dude's got a unicorn.
Yeah. A celestiate unicorn statue. It's been in my
Okay.
family for centuries.
How large is this statue?
It's like. It's not very large.
Like someone could carry it out by themselves, or?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a. It's like a vase size, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, I start taking notes. Um,
Is it made of something of value? Like, why would they want to steal this unicorn statue?
Well, let me just tell you. I already know where it is.
Where is it?
So, I take it you've heard of the infamous Blue Alley.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe it was stolen and taken there.
Who would have taken it?
Rumors are that, the miscreants of Blue Alley like to steal things from nobles and hide them there.
Interesting. And why would they have taken that item? Is there something special about it?
It was one of my prized possessions. Surely they did it just to irk me. Those wizards and their jokes.
How would we be able to identify your statue against any others they may have also taken?
My celestiate unicorn is one of a kind.
You have a picture of it?
a drawing, perhaps. If you describe it, I'll sketch it in my notebook here.
I mean, it's basically like a unicorn statue on like its hind legs, with its front feet up, and it looks like the star auger room. Like it's made out of it looks like black void with stars, type thing.
Sounds very beautiful.
Indeed, it is.
And so if we retrieve this for you, what does this job pay?
I will give you 1,500 gold to bring my unicorn back.
Allow us a moment to speak.
Yeah, like what?
I
Huddle,
mean,
quick huddle. Can you force huddle?
Yep. Like this dude obviously is throwing out some big numbers.
He's got some
And
big numbers.
He's
This-
got
this-
some
this
vague
celestial unicorn.
details.
I mean, it's gonna be dangerous for sure.
It's gonna be tough. It's probably gonna drain us.
But 1,500 gold's like exactly what we need.
It's
1,500 gold's
almost
more than what we need.
too good, but potentially we can get more.
I think I would agree with Sal. I think we can swindle some more out of this guy. At least
2,000.
2,000. I agree. I like the Nim. Nim, this is where you exceed. Make it so.
There's too many unknowns. Like, for all we know, he knows about the statue and wants it. Like, it could have been stolen from a rival. We're getting set up here.
It could be a cursed statue. We could be totally
There's-
fucked.
There's a lot of.
It could just be a horse statue.
It may not even be a unicorn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I'm gonna ask for is for,
Let's do 2,000, 1,000 up front.
I doubt he's gonna do that.
Yeah, well then if we have 1,000 up front, we could start on our 12 days of repairs.
And free cross-promotional flyers in the bar.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Gotta
What
think
I'm
big
worried
picture
about
here.
is operation costs. All right,
I'm
so
also-
I'll turn to him. I'll say, all right, dealing with wizards, can be extremely dangerous. So 1,500 sounds good, but we'll have to charge you operation costs if we incur any expenses in the retrieval of this item.
I mean, surely 1,500 gold can cover any operation costs you have.
Well, this
Don't
is
fail
our
me,
lives
Rogue.
that we're speaking of. Surely.
I mean, you told me you know of Blue Alley. Surely, I'm beginning to not be so convinced.
I guess your statue doesn't mean that much then.
Oh, I suppose there's many other mercenaries in the city that would be willing to retrieve it for me. I just figured, given your recent success and fame, that I would attempt to form a relationship. But if that's the case, then my guards can see you out.
Sure, you could go get some other ramp scamps off the street, but do you want to know your statue's definitely coming back, or do you want to leave it up to chance? For all you know, those other guys could just steal it from you and sell it without you ever knowing. Here's for hire. We offer quality service. I do the snake tongue.
All right, make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
The first roll of the night.
Yeah, right? Didn't have my
Let it
character
be a
sheet
crit.
out. Persuasion. Ooh, it's charisma.
Oh, gee. God. This is why the rogue was supposed to do this. Oh, Jesus.
All right. Well, I say we'll take the deal. We will find your statue for you and retrieve it.
Okay. I think it's been taken to the infamous Blue Alley.
Of
And
course.
I would search there.
All right. We shall do that.
As we start walking out, I look to the others. Guys, I feel like we're about to get set up.
Wow. Clearly, we'll have to do some legwork on this.
So I'm all about getting this guy his pony. But the reality is what if he's setting us up for us to be the ones that are stealing? What if this has never been stolen?
That's my...
Wow.
So what if and we go and we break the code of the fucking city, and then we're all thrown into jail, and then we're back down to ground zero? So we need to be real careful about this. We need to make sure we do this without getting caught.
Well, first thing we need to do is find out more about Blue Alley. So does my character know anything about this Blue Alley?
You know what? Sure. We'll say that you're all locals of Waterdeep for long enough. You've heard of Blue Alley. So, Blue Alley is essentially let's see if I have a description here. Maybe. Okay. So, many years ago, a reclusive mage from Waterdeep constructed Blue Alley for his own amusement. He filled it with rich treasures and deadly traps to entice adventurers to brave its dangers, while he gleefully watched from a hidden location.
Great.
Everyone knows Blue Alley's a death trap, but it has become a rite of passage for young adventurers seeking to establish a reputation. The dungeon is regularly replenished with treasure often stolen from affluent houses of Waterdeep.
So it's
Details of these are leaked to the public in hope that he'll get some entertainment.
So it's like a dungeon that they just restock?
Right.
Interesting.
Yes.
If it's a dungeon, it's not technically part of the city, so we should be safe.
Yeah, I think we'll be good on this.
And if the guards roll in, obviously I have a little bit of pull, but we're starting to use a little more pull than I want to use because we had to bail out with that ninja fucking
No,
bird
were good.
dude.
We were good with that. I mean, we saved Lord
We got
Forever's
surrounded.
sons.
We got surrounded fast by my old knight friends. So we just need to make sure that I'm not leveraging those favors too often.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I wanted to hide. Let's just.
Well, that's what you do. So let's go get this. Let's go get this unicorn. Let's go get this 1,500. Let's start making our shit better. Let's make more money. Let's be successful. That's what we're here to do.
On our way to Blue Alley, I do want to buy better armor. I want to
Okay.
spend 45 gold to buy studded leather armor. Nick, what's
Sure.
100? What's 81 minus 45?
36.
All right.
We'll say that again. You guys know from your time here that Blue Alley is off Ivory Street, up to the north of the villa. I've put a blue box there.
See, it's still in the noble world?
It is.
Interesting.
Okay. Oop, that's not what I wanted.
We're about to cross the tracks, it looks like. To the bad side.
Okay. So is that where you guys want to go?
Yeah.
Well, we're assuming he was just able to buy his armor on the way. We
Yeah,
don't.
we
Okay.
swung my arm around the way.
Yeah, that puts me up to AC 15.
Well, you need that. You also have no health. I'm a little bit more comfortable. I'm gonna hang on to my money.
Yeah.
And hope for some sweet loot while we're in here or something. I don't know. He said all he wanted was the horse. He didn't care about any of the other shit we might find.
We should be in the bottom center.
Bottom. I got nothing. Oh, wait, there it
there you
is.
Okay.
I bought my studded leather armor.
So, walking by this area, a small alleyway of blue cobblestone protrudes out into the street.
Nim, this is gonna be a lot of you, buddy. I have a feeling like this dungeon's pretty lit up with traps.
Yep.
So lead the way, and I'll follow right behind you.
Alright.
I think there's a trap right there.
Yeah, the things outlined in white, probably a trap.
Yeah, that seems trappish. So I'm going to
Check for traps.
yeah, I'm gonna just check around on the ground up ahead for traps.
You don't find any traps, but what you do find is this book right here. It's up on a nice pedestal.
Oh yeah, that's right here. I see it.
Which book? Oh, on our left.
It's this thing. Yeah.
See, the alley is 10 feet wide with the cobblestones of blue sodalite
Mm-hmm.
and 20-foot sandstone walls. A tin sign on the western wall has the words Blue Alley painted on it.
How
Oh, clever.
What does the book
Um,
say?
Sure, the book. The book is full of hundreds of names, each written in a different hand. About a quarter of the names have a neat line drawn through them.
That's not ideal.
Next to the book is an ink pen, quill.
Well, fuck it.
Let's
I signed my name.
Okay.
That's a good book.
I'm gonna flip to the see what the cover of the book says.
It's coverless. I guess it's just blank.
Dun dun dun.
I hope it's not the death note.
Yeah, right.
I go to write my name, but I put Sal's name instead.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Are we all signing in? Sal, are you signing in?
I guess so. I'm hesitant, but I guess so.
Same here.
Well,
Okay. After signing your name.
Wait. Do we recognize any of the names?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I searched to see if I could find Lift's name written in it.
dude, he's just a barkeep. We've learned this from like everybody in the city.
I'm
It's a
just-
very, very large book, hundreds of names.
Okay.
Control F.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
calculators.
Hero, once you sign your name in the book, this white wall of force seems to go like transparent for you.
Oh.
You're able to walk in.
Yep, and I signed my name. So.
I signed mine.
I'll keep watch.
Get the fuck in here, or we're not paying you.
I sign my name.
A girl has no name. Okay,
Did you see Game of Thrones Oreos, by the way? That's a thing.
I saw that.
I did not see it.
Yeah,
I heard it kills you.
I'm all over it.
Okay. All right, so walking into the alleyway, this brown block at the end.
Yes.
The alley splits into branches running east and west. A brightly colored mural is painted on the northern wall of the intersection, It depicts numerous adventures falling victim to every conceivable form of trap. Scything blades, spiked pits, collapsing roofs, jets of fire, poison gas, all or more featured. Atop of the mural, the word silver is painted on an arrow pointing to the east, while the word gold is painted on an arrow pointing to the west.
Bros, hard mode
Yeah,
and easy mode.
pretty much.
I think we YOLO it and go hard.
Yeah, I was thinking silver.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
thinking
Really?
silver and then gold.
I mean, you guys want to come back later and do gold? And just start with silver?
yeah, like we're pretty weak in the pants. We definitely need to go silver, unless
Alright,
that's a
alright.
trap and silver's actually the hard way.
Yeah, what if this is check the arrows for traps?
Oh no, we're already in the mind games. So I
vote silver.
Does my danger sense tell me?
I vote right.
Okay, I'm fine with right.
I'm good with right,
I want to cautiously check for traps as I go along.
and I'm gonna follow right behind him.
Go on. Make an investigation check.
Oh shit! You only moved one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Ooh, that was almost a 1. It's not much better,
Alright,
but
traveling down this hallway, you don't notice anything too out of the ordinary.
I know you guys are just standing back
Not
there.
even gonna follow us, huh?
I'm just making sure you get there.
I'm just
I'm
following
keep-
from behind.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Okay. When you turn that hall, what you see is
Ooh, it's Eddie from the Iron Maiden.
second need my
So obviously we see something, so I guess it's too late. But just in the future, like if we're trying to be sneaky like this, can you ready like a dodge or something like that? Should a, like a boulder fall out of the sky or something?
No.
Okay.
you can tread carefully.
That would just be like your
Um,
reaction, I guess.
So what you see is on the west wall of the alley is a relief sculpture of a humanoid skeleton with outstretched arms and a mouth open as if it is screaming. It's not actually alive. It's just a skeleton.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. That's not actually.
Wait, so it's just like a statue?
Yes.
To me, that tells that there's death ahead. So, Nim, all you, sir.
What about on the right wall over here? Do I see doors? Is that what that is?
Yep. So those are two. Yeah, two doors, two doorways, double
Alright,
doorways.
I'm gonna throw a ball bearing at the statue.
Hang on. Well, I guess that's
Oh, I'm
fine
doing
too.
it.
But I was gonna say, is his hands like pointing to one of the two doors
Good question.
to indicate something like a clue?
He's pointing at both of them.
Oh.
One hand to each door.
All right.
Alright. But I definitely am throwing a ball bearing at him. I have
Okay, your ball bearing goes, it clips one of the bones and chips it.
Alright. Now I only am 99 ball bearings. I'm gonna set that in my character sheet. 99 ball bearing. Okay, I'm gonna cautiously approach this southern door, checking for traps as I go.
Okay. You can make it to that door.
Okay.
Oh, how'd you do that?
You can grab the little arrow right above your character.
Man, I've been like, I'm backwards everywhere we've been.
Yeah, you can flip yourself around. See, like,
How
the
do you do
little
that?
The little blue square that's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
directly above your
wow,
character.
look at this. I'm everywhere.
It's like it's a whole new game.
I've
for us.
ascended, yeah. No idea. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Okay.
All facing the right way.
Yeah. So inspecting the door, you don't see anything too out of the ordinary, and it actually looks like it's not locked.
I open the door.
Oh no.
Rest in peace.
My square's now behind an icon. I think I'm forever facing this way. Oh.
So that's a pit, I assume.
Yes. So it is an open pit, 10 feet deep, 20 feet long. The bottom of the pit is lined with jagged and menacing spikes.
Seems like a silly place. Let's go up to the other door.
Alright.
Did we? No. Okay. What is? I'm lost on the map.
I'll check this door for traps.
Okay. Again, it's pretty much just like the other door. You don't
All
notice
right,
anything.
I'll open it up.
Oh.
The fuck
Oh,
is
that one
this?
looks amazing. That's the one I want to go.
Okay. The stone walls are decorated with colorful frescoes depicting a skyscape filled with all manner of flying creatures, from bumblebees to rocks. The ceiling is 20 feet high. About 15 feet above the floor, a row of short copper rods protrude from either wall. Lightning arcs between these rods the entire length of the corridor.
That's 15 feet in the air. The rods are,
It's 15 feet in the air.
and they're just like shooting, like Tesla coils everywhere. They're just shooting between each other,
Between each other.
so we could walk under them.
Is there a pattern? Like,
As
There-
far as
I will take time to study.
Basically,
lightning shots
don't
are
wear
going off
don't
range.
don't wear metal underneath it, and you'll probably be all right.
Mm.
That's my guess. If you have some sort of conductor, you're fucked.
Like 99 ball bearings.
Right.
I do have 99 bulb. I like the pit better.
I'm kind of thinking pit might be a better choice.
How deep was the pit?
10 feet.
Oh, and
But
was
it's spiky.
spiky on the sides or the bottom or just everywhere?
All over.
Hmm. Not a fan
'Cause,
of
I mean, I got
spikes.
rope, right?
Right. Well, that's the thing. We need to get to the other side of the pit. And
Also wondering if like I could like wall run and then we could do the rope thing.
You are a monk.
I'll say
It
I've
is a
got
monk,
I've
but I
got
think that's later.
do you have that ability yet?
oh wall run is an ability, parkour is an ability.
Mm.
I was just thinking I have athletics
Dragon
and
wing.
acrobatic
Dragon wing.
proficiencies.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
his wings
long
up.
jump.
Well, not if I run on the wall parkour.
I'm pretty sure that's like a monk ability that comes later.
Okay.
But what I'm thinking is that
Can
we
I?
shoot an arrow. We shoot an arrow across, with rope tied to it, like Tomb Raider style,
It's kind of what I'm thinking too.
and then shimmy across it.
I mean, I am an expert crossbow person.
So if I study this pit, does it seem like there's any like on the side? Is there any way to shimmy across? Is there any?
Yeah, I mean, you get the impression that if you're careful, you could like climb down and work your way through the spikes.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't really want to do that.
And the
Alright,
walls in the
well-
hallway, they're not lined with spikes, just the pit, right?
Just
Okay.
Does it look like I could shoot my crossbow into something and it would safely stick?
I
On
don't
the
think
other side?
your bolt is going to stick into the wall.
No.
All right.
Yeah, it's
well, there's
stone,
that
right?
idea.
Stone wall.
I feel like I'm in a Saw movie right now.
All right. Do you want to play a game?
Are you gonna crawl through the needles, or are you gonna be electrocuted?
No.
I mean, I'll crawl through the need. Like, you want me to go first? I got the most HP, I think. out
Do
of
we have to
everybody.
go here? Or we could keep going past it.
There's
Oh.
nothing else.
Is that the? Wait, what's up?
Door
Oh,
one and door two.
sorry.
There is the gold way.
Or we go back to the gold way.
I don't think I have anything metal on me. A quarterstaff is wood, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to try going through there?
Oh, dude, I already had a bedroll.
He's spent the gold
Now
for
there are
you,
two of them.
Yeah.
You have two
Um,
bets for your,
Now
for
you're ready
your,
for company.
Oh, you know what?
your lady dragon.
Let me try this. I'm gonna throw a ball bearing down the electricity path.
Oh, there you go.
And
It gets blown.
where are
to
you
smithereens.
aiming?
or no,
Oh,
just
shit.
roll it. Roll it.
All right, I'll roll one down the hall.
Okay. Once it gets about halfway, we'll say that as it goes, it gets a few little static shocks hit it, but it's really once it gets about halfway, it actually no, it just keeps going. It goes all the way through.
Okay.
I wonder if that was my thought. I was like, maybe we can lay flat and crawl.
Yeah, just shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Is it tinderbox metal?
I have all
No.
kinds. I have all kinds of metal on me.
All right,
Okay.
I'll.
All right,
Well,
yeah.
I'm thinking I'll go in for the team. Like, I don't think I have any metal
Alright.
on me.
All
Let's
right,
just
you
let one
go first
person
then.
go first and see if there's like a switch on the
Yeah,
other
so
side.
like maybe there's a lever over here.
Yep.
All right, I can't rotate myself anymore to turn this way, but oh wait, there it is. It came back. All right,
So satisfying.
I'm going to lay down
You-
as flat as possible.
Okay.
And try and slither to the other side.
Okay.
doing the tongue thing.
No, that's moisture. I don't want to possibly attract anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Go for it.
Oh,
Okay, you hear like the loud shocks of the lightning arcing above you.
You're still good. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. When you when you get there, you sliver over a pressure plate that
Oh.
pushes down, and once it gets all the way down, it causes you to start levitating.
Oh.
Oh.
I instantly try and burp.
So
How
yeah,
wide's
is
this
there anything
hallway?
you want to do besides
Yeah.
burp?
How wide's the hallway?
How
10
wide?
feet.
10 feet.
10
Can
feet.
while he starts levitating, can I throw him my rope?
That's a
Sure.
good idea.
You can throw me a rope.
I'm gonna throw you my rope, and I'm gonna start pulling you back.
Well, hang on. Can I
You're
don't
not
know
going
if
back down.
No.
You're levitating.
How tall am I? I'm not.
Like,
I know I'm
What
not.
are you trying to figure out?
To see if I can brace myself with my tail and my hands, so I'm not. Then I can like.
you're
No,
like
the way
7
levitate works, it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
Do you take the
Uh,
rope or do you die?
I guess I take the rope.
All right. As soon as you grab the rope, I immediately start pulling you backwards.
All right, we'll say that with the force of pulling on the rope is able to get you out from under the electricity fast enough so that you don't hit it.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks
well,
for
now
that.
We have an idea of how this works, so that's good.
All
Is
right. So there's
there-
there's a pressure plate in the middle.
Yep.
I'm
So-
assuming once he leaves that it like deactivates kind of thing, but it's still technically active.
Is he still levitating? Can we? How long does he levitate for?
I have ascended.
Wait, what if we all levitate and we go levitate over the pit?
Let's see. I think it's only for like a minute.
Okay.
Can I get across the floaty pit in a minute?
All right.
Well, once you leave that area, you stop floating. So basically, Hero like pulls you over, and like you get across that threshold, and then you fall flat on your face.
Gotcha.
So now that I know where it is, can I crawl on the floor and get up to where the pit is? And can I investigate the trap, the pressure plate?
Sure, you can see it.
And what is there one on the south as well? Is there one here as well? Is it here and here?
It's just I'm trying to. The fucking lightning is in the way.
Right. Is it
Should we throw the
here
skeleton in?
and here?
There is that like little
Right
gray-
there in the middle.
Okay. So it's in the it doesn't cover the whole hallway. It's just kind of in the middle.
Yep.
I mean, can I disable it with my thieves' tools? Can I spike it up?
You can try.
All right. I crack my knuckles, and I will attempt to disable it with my thieves' tools.
I'm just happy you're not being electrocuted with all those 99 ball bearings.
Oh.
Okay.
Got 99 ball bearings.
All right. We'll say that you're able to jam some stuff in there so that the plate seems relatively secure.
Some ball bearings.
This is what I do.
You want to keep going and check everything
Yeah.
out?
Well, now I'm gonna keep checking for pressure plates in front of me.
Okay. Going slow and steady, crawling, and actually looking, you don't find any more plates in your way.
I will follow suit.
I would like to follow suit. I don't know where my character token went.
I also don't know where your
Did
character
you
will
delete it? Or what did you
Skeleton
do?
got you. There he is.
fall through the pit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come over here as well.
When I try to click and move it, it clicks and moves the whole map.
What? Only Nick.
Are you right clicking or left clicking?
Yes, that happens to me only when I right click.
Oh yeah, if you right click, it does that. You have to left click.
I've been left clicking.
I
We
didn't know
just-
you could move the map like that. That's interesting. You taught me something new, Nick.
There.
All right, you want to keep checking for traps?
Sure. You know, I'll look for pressure plates as I move up to this metal door, but I think we're safe.
Yeah, you don't notice anything else.
Right, room one
Alright.
cleared.
I'll check this door for traps.
Sure. So the east door is made of silver-plated iron and engraved with circles of varying sizes. The door is locked.
All right. I will attempt to pick the lock.
Oh, critical pick.
You, in fact, picked the lock.
Critical success.
Pick the fuck out of it.
Okay, you hear the click.
All right. Hero, after you.
Oh, motherfucker. All right. I open the door.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay,
Very
hold on.
interesting.
Okay, so the walls of this chamber are lined with rough and dirty tan-colored bricks. Rubbish litters the floor, including trinkets, coins, equipment, and weapons, alongside with bones and dried-up gore.
Don't touch anything.
Get in there. Start looking around.
Do I perceive any skeletons?
Give me a perception check.
I too would like to look for skeletons.
Nick loves skeletons.
Yeah.
They're his thing.
You don't see any like full-blown skeletons, but what you do see is
Sorry, I've been on mute. Was that an investigation check you said?
Perception.
Can I roll 2 or does it matter? Okay.
sure, it's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but
Okay. Yeah, it definitely doesn't matter.
so Grover sees something kind of strange about that wall.
Interesting.
Something was funny about this wall.
All right, well, lead us over there, Grover.
Yeah, there, Grover. Lead the way.
Okay. Give me a Dex save.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, Grover makes it about 10 feet into the room, and an invisible bear trap snaps on his leg.
Oh,
Oh Jesus!
should have had danger sense, man.
Ow.
Let's see. Okay, and you take four damage.
Not 5.
Should we see that roll?
Oh, no, but sure, you take 5 damage now. Congrats.
Damn it! It's because you said something.
He was nerfing the damage for us.
It's true.
You
I'm
could have
afraid.
just said it was a D10 minus 1.
I opened the bear trap to get it the fuck off my leg.
All right, give me a strength check.
Oh God damn it!
Oh, don't.
Did we restore his intelligence before we came in here?
Well, he is strong.
All right, you are able to open up the trap off your leg.
I bowl it and slide it across the floor and toward.
What?
I slide it across the floor so to activate anything else that might be on the floor.
Okay, it pretty much hits the first shit in its way and stops right there.
Right.
Why don't you throw some of those bearings, Kuruma?
Yeah, well,
My back.
Oh, you're in the spider web. Watch out.
so I'll follow in his footsteps, and yeah. With my sword, I'll poke around in the next pile of shit in front of me,
Okay.
looking for invisible bear traps.
Okay. Nothing. Nothing seems to catch.
Alright, and then I'll investigate the space in front of me again, like poking around with my short sword,
Okay.
stirring the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you hear a huge clap as another bear trap slams down on your sword.
Alright.
What's your sword's AC?
Yeah, swords can be broken. Let's see.
Should we go back and get levitated and then come back to this room?
I don't think it's gonna work. But
Okay.
anyways, this is fine. Can I slide my sword out of the bear trap?
Sure. It's gonna. Yeah, we'll say that if you're gonna continue doing bear traps with it, that it's gonna be very like torn apart as far as. Sure.
I'm willing to sacrifice this sword.
Oh,
Okay.
but there's like a shovel and some other stuff. Maybe you could pick something up.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep doing this towards the wall where
Sure. We'll skip the stuff
shit.
where you're pretty much gonna slam on a bunch of bear traps all over the room,
and then I tell them, follow exactly in my footsteps.
If you want to live,
Step,
come with
step
me.
where I step, and don't touch. Keep going here. All right, Grover. What did you see over here?
I go toward the wall I saw and investigate or perception. I don't know what you want.
Okay. It looks like one of the bricks is kind of loose.
I'll push it.
Okay.
Push it real good.
He'll bop it, twist it.
Turn it.
Okay. Once you do that, a secret door opens up.
Does it go doo 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 doo?
Sure. And there are 6 skeletons there.
Ah, motherfucker!
And now we combat.
Ah, yeah.
Do, 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 do.
I don't want to be stacked on top of each other.
I say I'm still over here.
You didn't step where I stepped.
I was waiting.
Let's see.
Pokemons.
Yeah. One day I'll grab more music.
Music's like the most important part.
Too much work.
These rolls are not going well. Ah, there's there's gonna be like
Low initiatives.
bear traps all over the place.
Wow, that's
Just-
what I'm. No, that's a good thing for us.
Sure.
These things aren't smart.
Unless they all have bows.
Like the headphones.
Yes. Oh, and they all go first.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. So this first one is going to step out.
And step on a bear trap.
No,
No.
but this one will step on a bear trap.
Okay.
He gets caught by an invisible bear trap. This one can make it there.
Not a bear trap
You're like, bleh.
there.
Brains.
Okay. The center upper skeleton is gonna attack Grover. Okay. He's going to swing his short sword at you.
Alright. AC is 18.
Okay, he misses you. The other one swings at Hero. What's your AC?
14.
Okay, he hits you for 5 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Get pierced, son.
Okay, and the others don't get in range to attack.
Yeah.
Nim.
Hey, pull out my rapier and attack the one closest to me. That is not what I was using before to move around the bear traps. That was my shitty short sword. I knew I took that for a reason, anyways.
Oh, shea sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
Some shea beef too.
All right. So, 11 damage total. Piercing. I don't know if it matters.
It does. It could matter, but you're able to. You basically shove your dagger in the eye socket of that skull and ring it around enough to completely, like, lob the head off.
Yeah. Well, rapier.
Okay, rapier.
Then I
Okay.
will come. I will step exactly the way I stepped. Go back here.
Okay. Hero.
Going to attack the one in front of Grover.
Okay.
Does that hit?
I didn't. Oh, 13. It does.
And then I will offhand crossbow.
Okay, hit.
So 10 damage total.
Okay. You break a bunch of bones off that skeleton. It's still alive, though. Salus?
So I can't really do too much, but let's try and get in
'Cause
a
you're not
little
with the team.
closer. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20.
The square in front of me is safe.
This one? Why am I not pinging? The one next to the skeletons?
Yeah, this one right here.
Okay. Where did my character sheet go? I think I have 30. Oh, I have 40. Yeah, I can definitely get there. So I tread carefully.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Following the path.
following the path here. I don't know if I want to get right here. That seems sketchy.
Well, the one next to Grover's like 3 hit points away from dying, so.
But then they're gonna be like, well, I guess they're all probably gonna be all around us anyways. I'm gonna throw one of my darts at this one here.
Okay.
I know I've done this before, but I don't remember how to do that because it's not an item, like an attack.
I think just roll a d20 plus your dex.
So +5.
Roll. Okay.
Okay, say it.
And then damage. How do I?
D4 plus
4 plus dex, yes.
So plus 5 again?
No,
Plus
plus 3.
3 or
I'm assuming
2?
your dexterity. I'm assuming your dexterity is 16.
It is 15.
Ooh, how weak. All right, yeah. So plus 2.
4 plus 2.
Okay. Your dart manages to knock that skeleton's head off.
Super
FYI, we're gonna have a dartboard at the tavern.
Grover.
Move back here, and I will use Toll of the Dead and use my necrotic spell thing to make it hit both of these guys that are within 5 feet of each other.
Okay. So wisdom save.
Yep.
What's your spell save?
13.
Okay, they both passed.
Oh, fuck.
Well, save or suck, you know?
Yep.
Away they go.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Brains.
Blah. This one's caught in a bear trap. Oh, hello, hero.
What's up, Braz?
Okay, some short sword attacks coming in. All right, 2 misses and 1 hit for 4 piercing.
Cool.
Okay, Nim.
All right. I'll pull out my my bow now, and I will fire an arrow at this one.
Which one?
This one.
'Kay.
I feel like they made the pinging faster.
Yes, I
You're
also
right.
feel that way.
It's a miss.
Damn it. All right. Okay. That's about it for me.
Hero.
All right. I'm going to.
Second win.
Yeah, don't worry. That's the plan. I'm gonna attack Talon.
You're going to what?
Attack this one.
Okay. Okay, that is a hit.
And then I mean, I really don't want to blow all my shit so early. I am going to go ahead and do second wind. What is that? 1d10. Roll. I get 9 hit. I get all my hit points back. Look at that.
Okay.
Gosh, should I action surge?
It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, but I don't get it back unless we rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
I would save it personally, but your call.
I would use it. The warrior,
Christ.
I would always use it.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and action surge. I'm gonna attack this dude again.
Okay. Okay, it's a and a kill.
Perfect. Here's my action surge. All right.
Okay. Salas.
All right. So I will
It's a safe
move.
spot.
I'll move here. And were any of these weak?
No.
I didn't think
The
so.
bottom one is in a bear trap.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's the
So it's
only
a
one.
disadvantage.
I'll give you advantage to hit him.
All right. I'm gonna try and hit this one with my quarterstaff. Quarterstaff.
Okay, hit. Okay, your staff completely demolishes that skeleton.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
bust all of his bones with the force of the blunt force of your staff.
And then bonus action, gonna throw a kick at this one right in front of me.
Okay.
Kick it in the nuts.
Oop. Oh wait, I guess take the first one.
Okay, that's fine. Still hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Again, just the bludgeoning damage of your punch seems to really hurt him, and you just like your kick blows straight through 3 or 4 ribs. It looks like it does more damage than you even thought.
Yes. Hiya!
You're so bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That is it.
Grover?
I will toll the dead, the 2 that are right next to each other.
Okay. They both fail.
4 damage if they are hurt, 2 damage if they are unhurt.
Okay. We know one's
Okay.
hurt.
Which they're unhurt, I think, right?
No, this
No,
one's
he just
this
kicked
one's hurt.
one. He just kicked it.
Okay. Alright, one skeleton attack on first one on Salus. Misses.
Woohoo.
Second one on Hero.
Demolishes.
Oh, I thought that was a crit for a sec, but it's just
Oh.
20 with.
Thank God.
Okay, he hits you for 3 damage.
That would have been my luck. Cool.
Okay. Nim. Gary.
Okay. So, yeah, once again, I'll shoot an arrow. I'll shoot an arrow at the one that's damaged down here. Or actually, no, the one that's undamaged.
Okay.
He's going to have partial cover because he's behind somebody. Well, +2 to his AC.
Okay. Hit.
Okay. 11 damage.
Hey.
Okay, you kill him. Anything else?
Nope, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, Hero.
I'm gonna finish the job.
That's a miss.
God damn.
He's not going to finish the job.
You can still bonus action crossbow though.
Hit.
Whew.
All right, crossbow to the face.
Alright. Your crossbow to the face kills that guy.
Thank God.
Alright, I'm gonna, well, someone want to check this room they're in for traps, just to see if there's anything in there, if it's just bones.
Not
Nim, get over
I.
here.
Yeah,
Come
we
on, Nim
definitely-
Nim.
Yeah,
Come
we
on.
definitely want to go in there. All right, I'll retrace my steps back to where we were, and then I will enter into the boneyard.
Okay. A large mural wraps around the walls of this chamber, depicting numerous humanoid skulls of varying sizes scattered across a wasteland. The sun is setting behind behind a low range of mesas, and the skulls each cast long shadows. There's a small altar made entirely of dark, splintered humanoid skulls. The eye sockets of 3 skulls have been filled with semi-precious gemstones.
On the wall?
In the bone, no,
In
on
the
the
altar.
In the bone altar right there.
Oh, that's an altar. Gotcha. Take those gems, bro.
Is it really worth it?
Yeah,
You might need it later on.
we need all the money we can get. I mean,
Alright.
if you want to check it, I'll go grab them.
I'll pry the gems out of the eye sockets.
You want to check it for traps first?
Okay. You pry the gems out.
Damn it.
I was against taking these, by the way.
You should have checked for traps first.
As you pry a gem out, a shadow appears.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, this was a
Man.
silly win.
It's just a shadow. Light a torch, it'll go away.
I don't know, that is not a good thing.
Back to combat we go. Yep.
At least you have high initiative.
Great. Actually, that will help me a lot.
Wait, that's not right.
What?
I rolled a 4 on the dice on my screen.
No,
I rolled
Grover did.
on the dice.
Oh, okay, okay,
You roll a 20.
okay.
That everyone?
Yep.
Okay. Nim.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to stab this thing with my rapier.
Okay.
Ooh.
23 is a hit.
I hope so.
Ooh, yeah, he had to
Alright.
question that.
Ignore the sneak attack damage, so 11 piercing damage.
Okay. Okay, so you swing at him with your rapier. It looks like, the sword doesn't really catch anything going through the shadow. You get this sense that, it took some of the blow, but not all of it.
That's exactly what I suspected. Alright, I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. All right. Salus?
What do you think? Should we lure it out and then you can do your necrotic thing on it?
Yes.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys may have encountered a shadow before. Are they like a tough enemy, or is this like step above skeletons?
Well, they have resistance to non-magical weapons.
Hmm. But my fisting kicks are mystic.
They're not magical yet. Not until you're higher level.
Okay. I'm going to fall back here. And I guess there's no point in readying an attack if he doesn't come at me. Yeah, I guess that's just my turn.
You don't
Okay.
want to dodge or do anything like that?
Yeah, okay, I'll
Like how
dodge.
there's sirens in this music.
Yeah, that's interesting fantasy music.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
Dodge.
The shadow is up. Let's see what his movement. Okay. Okay. He attempts to strength drain Grover.
Oh, another drain on this dude. First your intelligence, now your strength.
All right, what's your AC?
18.
Okay. He does not hit you.
Whew.
Hero.
I guess I'll attack him.
Oh.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So 11.
Yeah.
So again, your rapier doesn't seem like it gets the full effect, but you do catch some resistance when swinging through it.
I'll go ahead and waste a bolt on it too. Why not?
It's a hit. Okay. Your bolt kind of just whizzes through it. Can't really tell if it did much.
That's my turn.
Okay, Grover.
I am going to back Oh no, I think I could toll the dead from here.
Sure.
I don't think it's a long range cantrip.
It's a save for them, so you don't get disadvantage or anything like that.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay, wisdom save for him. What's the DC?
13.
Okay, he passes.
Fuck!
Well,
All right. Nim.
Okay, I'll shoot an arrow at this fuck.
You miss.
And now I'll miss. I assume we're indoors, right?
Yes. Salus.
Well, knowing what I know now, I'm going to move up back to my safe spot and swing at it with my quarterstaff.
Yep.
What am I missing here? There we go. Oh,
That is a hit.
okay.
Okay. Your quarterstaff again. You don't feel like you get the full brunt, but you feel some resistance.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action unarmed attack. Or not.
Oh,
Eh, yeah. You punch the
evil
wall.
breakthrough.
Aw. Good reach, though.
Okay. It turns to Salus. Tries to drain your strength.
Ooh, so what? Strength saving throw?
Nope, it's attack roll for him.
Oh.
And yeah, he load rolls. I mean, what? I guess I can see your AC here. Okay, he misses.
Alright. Flex.
This bastard.
I know, right? This is awesome. He keeps missing.
He's in cahoots with that ninja.
Right?
Hero.
But in the opposite way.
Okay.
5 damage.
Hero finishes by decapitating the shadow.
Hey! Peter Pan's dead.
Did it drop anything?
No.
I mean,
Not-
I wasn't sure.
not
The
Warcraft.
shadow thing could have carried.
So that thing was easy. We should probably pry the rest of those gems out.
It was, yeah, I wouldn't take them so lightly. Actually, we just got lucky.
I think, yeah, this coming from the dude that lost his intelligence after fighting a walking brain. We should
Some
probably...
say he never returned. It never.
Some say that your intelligence has never come back yet.
Did I get that one gem out of its eye?
You did.
Looking at it.
So did you,
think
like-
it's worth anything?
Yeah, it's a jasper and it's worth 30 gold.
So did you drop the skull you had? Or?
I pried it out.
Well, yeah, I pried out an eye.
Should we go through the door of the north?
Well, south might have an area too. Do you want to inspect that wall down to the south, Grover?
Actually, why don't you use one of these short swords from the skeleton? Or yeah, I'll use one of the short swords from the skeletons to inspect my way there.
Okay, no problem. You snap a couple invisible bear traps on your way over.
All right.
Thorough search of that wall though reveals nothing else.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the skeleton stuff to clear a path to the door.
I also want to carry another short sword with me.
You want to check this door, Nim?
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should take the rest of the gems now that we killed this thing.
I-
I wonder if one of them's gonna come out for each one that we kill.
That's what I'm thinking. We could all ready an attack, knowing that they're probably gonna spawn.
If they do spawn, it's not worth taking them.
Well, just hold on to it. Maybe there's going to be a situation where you have a shadow skull grenade.
I can't imagine a situation.
You never know, man.
I also want to pick up one of the skeleton heads and smash it against the ground and take the dust. Skeleton bone dust.
Okay, he does all that.
All right. I'm gonna check this door for traps.
Okay. That door. It doesn't seem like it's locked and or trapped.
All right. Let's open her up.
Okay.
Oh, laser beam hallway.
Okay. As the door is opened, what you start to see is dozens of whirling blades emerging from deep grooves in the floor,
Oh.
while scything blades swing back and forth from the entire up the entire corridor.
This looks amazing.
I turn the off switch.
This is so God of War.
I mean, who's the most nimble of us all? I would assume it's you, Nim.
Think so?
One would probably say that.
I mean, I got some pretty high dexterity myself. I think we could probably all make it through this, but
So, if I study the pattern of blades, do I discern like any
an
obvious,
opening.
Yeah, any openings?
You okay? So studying it, you're able to discern that if you take your time and move half your speed, you have a better chance at not getting hit. And if you try to go fast, you're probably gonna get hit.
I see. Do we see a switch at the end of the hall, or any way to disable this?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, it seems like it's our
Let's
only.
go back.
Seems like our only option, really.
Well, it's not our only option.
Well, there's Gold Hallway, but
It's either this or the gold hallway.
I
Well,
wonder
it's
if
gonna
we
be
could
more of the same.
break or jam these up by throwing some of the
Yeah,
other
that's-
pieces.
Yes. So, if I pick up some of the junk on the floor, can I use it to jam at least the whirling blades coming out of the floor? Like, we
You
got a
can
lot
try.
of junk. Yeah. Like, I see a broken pickaxe. Could I try to use that to disable the first blade?
Sure.
But what do I have to do that?
Let's see. Give me. Do a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Okay. We'll say that you're able to block that whizzing blade. As it comes up, it like gets stuck on the pickaxe.
Alright. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to try to disable all of these blades.
All right. We'll say that with enough time, you can work your way through slowly, disabling each one, making it look as though like they're stuck. They're all trying to break free, but
Right.
I think you did a good job.
God of War style. Alright. Well, now that I've stuck them all, theoretically, I'm going to try to run through.
'Kay.
I'm going to try to dash to the other side.
Check for traps while you're dashing.
That's probably not possible.
All right, good.
Here, roll a D100.
You lost a leg.
Okay. You're fine. Make it to the end.
Oh, god damn. Gonna be one of these, huh?
Alright, I'm going to look for any kind of secret pressure plates or levers or anything on this side of the room.
Okay. And there are none.
No, of course not.
Cool. YOLO.
What about this door?
The door appears unlocked.
Well, I guess there was a big thing ahead of it.
What about Hero? Did he lose his arm?
Roll a D100.
I lost something. My fucking rabbit foot.
Nutsack.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to have to open the door so we have room for everyone else.
Yeah, open the door.
Okay.
Ooh. Think we may have found it.
Not so sure.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
know.
that,
Is that
I don't think that's a unicorn.
Okay. So it's a dome-shaped room, walls of polished white marble. In the center of the room is a 3-foot-high marble pedestal with a fluted column, and a plush red pillow sits on top.
The blue pillow.
Yeah, this map maker doomed us.
I already know it's a trap because it's the blue
and,
pillow.
so, is there anything on the pillow?
It looks like a single copper piece.
Huh. This is that Indiana Jones shit where you have to like remove the coin and put
Right.
something there. Well, should we at least move in so they can move up?
Sure, I'll take a step in.
You guys want to walk through the death hallway?
Yeah, inspecting that, does it seem like I would be a lot safer if I went slow as opposed to dashing?
Well, they're all jammed up now, so your safety is it's the same either way.
Okay.
All right, so both of you can do a D100 too.
It's almost gonna get a 100.
Okay,
Hey,
cool. Everyone makes it in.
all right. So what are we doing here?
I
Am I
don't
go
know.
inspect
Well,
the pillar?
Hold on. Let's inspect the walls and the area around the room first. I want
Cool.
to check the floors for pressure plates. I want to check the walls for hidden doors.
All right, you spend a decent amount of time searching, but don't find anything else in this room.
What kind of coin is on the top?
Copper piece.
A single copper piece.
Does it look just like our copper pieces?
Yes and no.
All right, Rogue, get up there and do something.
So you said it's like what, 3 feet high? So it's like waist high.
Yep.
So you said yes and no on it. I want to really look at it. What's different about it?
Okay, so when you inspect it, you could see the words minted around the edge, or around the edge. Minted in 1364 DR, golden anniversary of the reign of Lord Perignon and Polydasnin?
Okay. Oh, it's probably valuable. So I guess I'm gonna have to grab this, but I assume bad things will happen when I do.
Try to sleight of hand it.
Could I, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna try to do the Indiana Jones, and put one of my copper pieces on there.
Okay. Sleight of hand.
All right. All right. Wish me luck, boys.
Look.
Okay, you make the swap with the coin. As soon as you pick up the copper piece, a magic mouth spell activates on it. It says, "Congratulations." That's it.
Oh fuck.
So we just went through the whole silver side. So
Right.
we need to go to the gold side.
The silver side was fucking useless. All right.
Well, we got a gem out of it for 30. And some swords.
Okay. Do we want to stop here before we trek back down Gold Path?
All right. Sounds
Sure.
good. I'm
Seems
pretty
like a
exhausted.
normal stopping point.
We should probably take a short